What's up guys, Justin Cap from Pro here. Today we're going to talk about how to make money selling advice online. That is your knowledge, your skill set, those unique God-given abilities that you have. Those things are valuable and they're absolutely for sale. All this week I've been doing a series on how to legitimately make money online. I've taught you how to start your own online t-shirt business, which I absolutely highly recommend you check out if you have not already done so. Also, I talked about Amazon affiliate marketing, which I also highly recommend you check out. But today I want to narrow in on the idea of how to make money selling your advice online, because there's so much power, profitability, and potential that I really want you to understand. All right, so this is what I'm going to cover for you in this video today. We're going to talk first about where do you start, and one major mistake that many people make that will kill your business before it even starts. I want to talk about how to craft a high converting offer step by step. I'm going to talk about how to engage the emotions of your buyer to drastically increase conversions. I'm going to talk about how to get highly targeted leads that will pursue you so you don't have to feel like you're chasing them. And then be sure to stay to the end of this video, guys, because I'm going to reveal one last secret that has changed everything for me, and it works for anybody, no matter who you are or what you do. All right, so let's dive in. How to make money selling advice online starts right now. Guys, my name is Justin Cap, and I'm a startup business mentor and branding strategist that specializes in helping startup entrepreneurs turn your passion, your gifting, your idea into a profitable and scalable brand, leveraging the power of social media marketing. If you're new to the channel, I would love to have you subscribe. I put up a minimum of 3 new high-value uploads each week with topics focused specifically on branding strategy, social media marketing strategy, personal development for business owners, as well as some awesome tips and hacks for how you can expand your influence on YouTube and grow a brand new channel fast. All right. Also, I would love to invite you to join my free Facebook community called YouTube PRENEURS. If you are an entrepreneur considering starting a YouTube channel, or if you are already working to grow a YouTube channel, this is an awesome community of entrepreneurs that will definitely be a support system to you in your YouTube journey. All right. You can check that out by visiting youtube-preneurs.com. The link is also in the description of this video. I'd love to see you plugged in there and see you on the inside of that group. All right. Let's dive into today's content. All right. First of all, when it comes to selling your expertise and knowledge online, the first thing that comes to most people's minds is online courses. So I want to point this out right up front, that you don't have to create some 50 module academy that comes with videos and audios and PDFs and downloads and all the things to make money selling your advice online. I mean, you can. Online courses can be super profitable, but that's not your only option, and that certainly does not have to be your starting point. All right, so what is your starting point? I'm so glad you asked. I'm going to give you 5 points today as I go along. So the first step that I want to give you, point number 1, is to identify a profitable niche. Now let's just pause here for a second. I know the word niche can be pronounced as niche or niche, and I think the correct way to say it is niche, but I just feel weird saying niche. So I don't say niche, I say niche. Okay, so I'm going to say the word niche several times in the next probably 5 minutes. So just FYI, don't correct me in the comments. That's just how I say it. We're going to talk about a niche. All right. So step 1 is to identify a profitable niche. The first thing you need to do is consider your knowledge, your skills, your background, or your expertise, and you need to identify a profitable niche that you could work yourself into. In doing so, keep this in mind. People who are looking for help and would consider paying for advice are looking for one of 2 things. They either want personal help to solve a specific problem, or they want personal help to get a desired result. So when you are deciding what advice to sell, you need to think about what problems you can help people solve, or what results you can help them achieve. For example, for myself, I might have someone who is working to grow an online business, but feels invisible in the social space. No matter what kind of content they create, they can't seem to get any traction or any real measurable results. Maybe they've done a lot of the right things to establish their brand or to start up their business, but marketing their business is just not their strength, so they're struggling to convert results. They have a problem that they need solved, and that's something that I can absolutely help with. Or I might have someone else who currently has a full-time or part-time job, but they have a business idea in their mind that they've been wanting to pursue, but they have no idea how or where to get started. They have a desired result to start their own profitable and sustainable business and be able to quit their full-time job, but they don't know how to make that process happen. That's my specialty, and I can help with that. So again, people who are looking for help and would consider paying for advice are looking for one of 2 specific things. They either want personal help to solve a specific problem, or they want personal help to get a desired result. Now, the other thing that I want to tackle real quick with point number 1 on identifying a profitable niche is that there are primaries and then there are secondary sub-niches. So you may have heard someone say before to niche down, all right? That's what I'm talking about. You need to get specific. specialize, don't generalize. So a few specific examples of a primary niche would be wealth, love, health, business. Those are primary niche examples. So some sub niches for wealth could be investing, wealth management, debt consolidation, setting up passive income streams. Some sub niches for love could be dating advice, premarital counseling, marriage and relationship coaching, etc., etc. Some niches for health could be weight loss, holistic life coaching, fitness, strength training, healing, meal planning, cardio, you name it. You get the idea, right? And then for each sub niche, you can also niche down a little bit even further. So for example, with dating advice, you could specialize in providing dating advice for single introverted guys over 30. That's niching down. For holistic lifestyle coaching, you could specialize in helping moms create a toxin-free home. That's niching down. Those are just a few examples, but the key point is, guys, people are willing to pay much more for specialized advice. Like, imagine that you're working in your backyard and you hurt your back. Would you rather go to the emergency room or to a chiropractor? If it's me, I'm going to the chiropractor. Why? Because back pain is his specialty, right? If I'm eating dinner and I bite down and I crack a tooth, am I going to go to my family doctor or am I going to go to the dentist? I'm going to go to the dentist, right? And how much more does the dentist charge compared to my family doctor? Much, much more. The more specific problem you can help solve, the easier it is to position yourself as the go-to expert in that niche and charge a much higher rate for your expertise, all right? So what specific problems can you help solve? You need to identify a niche that you want to step into, all right? Step 2 is to craft your offer. Once you've decided on what advice you want to sell, what you want to do next is to craft your offer. The key to putting together a good offer is to understand what your clients really want. So this is where customer research comes in. Now, if you already have a social following, you can simply engage your audience and ask them some questions. If you don't already have a social following, then you're going to need to do some research. Some good places to start research would be Google, obviously, forums for your specific niche. Facebook groups are a great place to ask questions. All right, so you want to dig in and you want to gather some information about that audience that you want to serve. So let's use dating advice for introverted men over 30 as an example. Let's say from your research, you find out that one of the main issues they're having is knowing how to start conversations comfortably with women and asking them out on dates. So the offer that you might want to craft could be crickets to confidence, how to date confidently over 30. Now, come on, y'all. Like, you could totally sell that right now, right? That could be a one-on-one coaching program where you coach that person over a series of one-on-one appointments over Zoom. Or it could be a mini course combined with one-on-one check-ins. It could be a one-day masterclass, or maybe you gather a group together and you teach a masterclass for 2 hours and charge for tickets to that class. There are so many different ways that you can spin and sell your knowledge, right? So you need to decide what offer you want to craft based specifically on what problem you want to solve or what result you want to deliver, all right? Which takes us to step 3. Step 3 is to outline your offer. I'd like for you to write this down. People don't care about what your program is. They care about what your program does. You have to speak to their emotions. That's what will make them want what you have to offer and to pull their credit card out to get it. To do that, here are some questions you're going to want to write down some answers to because this is important information. And to make it easy on you, I've also listed these questions in the description of this video, all right? The first question is, what are their pain points? How would they describe their problem? Write down the answer to that question and try to describe that as clearly as possible. The next question is, what results do they want to achieve? What are their dreams, or what are their desires, or what are they really trying to accomplish, and how would they describe that to you in their own words? Question number 3 is, what challenges do they face? What's actually in their way, or what's stopping them from achieving what they're trying to achieve? Question number 4 is, what is your specific offer and what does it include? If somebody asked you that question right in front of you, said, tell me about your offer and what will it do for me? What does it include? How would you describe that? The next question is, how is your specific offer going to help them overcome their challenges and help them get their desired result? Try to describe that as clearly as possible, because the better you are at describing it, the more confident they will be in your ability to deliver it. The next question is, what is the valuable end result that they can expect by working with you? This is the what's in it for me mentality, and you have to be able to answer that question, because if you don't know the answer to that question, they don't know that either, all right? The next question is, what are some success stories of your specific offer? Now, if you're new, you may not have those yet, but if you have any experience with working with people in that particular area, try to gather up some testimonials, because testimonials really help to sell. The next question is, what is the investment? for your specific offer. You need to think about your pricing and how you're going to sell this. And the last question is, what are some of the most frequently asked questions that you get about your specific offer? And then what are the answers to those questions? If you can have answers to those questions right up front, then you're going to eliminate a lot of objections in the selling process, all right? So those are just a list of great questions that you really want to take some time to put some answers to. But by putting answers to each of those questions, you are basically creating a perfect outline for a high converting sales page. You will significantly improve your probability of success if you have at minimum a single sales page to promote your offer. This is definitely necessary work, all right? Now, on the lines of a high converting sales page, there's a few things that a great sales page needs to have to be successful. First of all, is it has to demonstrate a good understanding of your client's pain points or challenges, all right? It has to give a clear description of what your offer is, price, duration, details, etc., whatever's going to go into that thing. It needs to address all the possible objections and concerns, which is why answering frequently asked questions is a good thing to tackle. It needs to display testimonials or case studies of your past clients if you have those. And then lastly, it needs to answer all the frequently asked questions that they have, all right? So when you're creating your own sales page for your offer, use that checklist to make sure that you are hitting all the key points that will drive up your conversions, all right? Which leads me to step 4. Step 4 is to generate leads for your potential clients. Once you've established your offer and you have your sales page ready, your next step is to generate leads for potential clients. To do this, you need 2 things. The first of which is a content strategy. Number 2 is a lead magnet. Now, a content strategy is very simply a consistent and intentional method of sharing valuable and engaging content on a particular social network that is designed to target your ideal audience. It's exactly what I'm doing right now. I specialize in helping startup entrepreneurs turn their passions, their ideas, their giftings into a profitable and sustainable brand, leveraging the power of social media marketing. So I create high value, engaging YouTube content such as how to make money selling advice online. Anyone looking for that type of content definitely falls into the realm of my ideal audience. That's content strategy. Note this, your content strategy is not about creating content that highlights what you are selling. Rather, your content strategy is about creating content that will attract the individuals who need what you are selling. There's a difference, and you need to make sure you get that clear. Once you do that, then you need the second piece, which is a lead magnet. A lead magnet is simply a high-value piece of helpful information that your audience can access from you in exchange for their contact information or their email. For example, if you visit justincappenpro.com/myprocess, you can access a variety of free project guides that will help you get your startup journey started. And if you're interested, there is also a brief questionnaire there where you can register to have a free strategy call with me. An excellent place to start if you're feeling stuck or unsure about where you should go next, all right? So that's a lead magnet. Free, valuable, helpful, and a great first step for my target audience to take if they're trying to figure out their business, all right? The awesome thing is that in a lot of cases, it might only take one viral post or one great video to get hundreds, if not thousands of new visitors to your landing page, downloading your lead magnet and viewing your offer. That's the power of the online marketplace. You don't have to be an influencer with a massive following to make money selling your advice online. It does take hard work, and it does take some creative thinking to build up your momentum, but if you're committed to it, your hard work can pay off really fast, all right? Your last step, number 5, is where I want to give you some key secrets to selling your advice online. These are things that will make or break your success, all right? The first of which is that people only buy from people that they know, like, and trust. If you've never heard of the know, like, and trust factor, it is the key to doing business online, and it will absolutely impact your ability to be successful, all right? Because think about it, if people don't know you, they're probably not going to do business with you. If they don't like you, they're definitely not going to do business with you. And if they don't trust you, they're absolutely not going to do business with you, all right? So how do you get people to know you? Through consistent, helpful, valuable content. That can be video, that can be blogs, that can be podcasts, it can be strategic social posts. Whatever your method is, it has to be consistent, and you have to give people the opportunity to experience you. All right, that's how they get to know you. They get to like you by just engaging with you and just seeing if you're relatable. That's important. So you want to make sure that you are yourself, that you're relatable, and that you show people who you truly are. It's important to establish what your core values are and what your standards are, because then you want to demonstrate those day in, day out on a consistent basis, and that's how people will just get to know whether they like you or not. And then lastly, the trust factor. How do we get people to trust you? It's by being a source of value and demonstrating our commitment to being a business owner. Remember that every single thing that you do and don't do every single day is forming your brand identity. So if you want people to trust you, you got to show people that you are committed to your craft, committed to your business, and you're absolutely going to show up and stand the test of time, all right? Trust takes time. The second key secret to being successful selling online is to recognize that people only buy from people who they confidently believe can help solve their problem or get them the results that they desire. So how do we make people believe that we have a solution to their problem or that we can get them those desired results? By being believable and positioning ourselves with targeted content. Listen, every single day, every bit of content that you create is about positioning. Every single time I create great, helpful, valuable content on branding positions me as the go-to person for branding. Every single time that I create great, helpful, and engaging content about how to make money online, it positions me in your mind as the go-to person for how to make money online. You see that? So positioning is about your content, and it's about really making sure that you're committing time and effort into creating quality content, because that's going to make you believable and that's going to draw people to you. The third success secret that it's so important to understand is that it takes an average of 5 to 7 positive experiences with you before someone will usually be willing to commit to a next step with you on any level. So how do we accomplish 5 to 7 positive impressions? By having a process and executing it day in, day out without fail, and making follow-up a priority. All right, impressions take time. You've got to commit to more than just that initial interaction. A social media post or a video on YouTube or a blog on your blog site is just one interaction. Once they experience that, you've got to draw them to your landing page. You got to get them to download your lead magnet. You got to follow up with them, check in with them, be helpful with them, and accomplishing those impressions, making sure that any interaction you have is a great one and really showing them that you are committed to being a helpful source in their life. All right, those are 5 key steps to making money selling your advice online, guys. Now listen, one huge roadblock that a lot of people struggle with in this process is actually learning how to close the sale. That can be a challenging one, and a lot of people really struggle with knowing how to handle that process. If that's you, I've put together a training called Master Your Call, and in this training I cover the 3 crucial stages of a prospect phone call and how to transition through each one of those seamlessly. I cover how to confidently lead your prospect through the call and how to get them to let their guard down. I talk about how to eliminate every objection they have before they even bring them up. I teach you how to easily get them to admit their problems to you and how to perfectly align your offer to the greatest needs that they have. I cover how to get them to ask you how they can work with you and be fully prepared to listen to your offer. Plus, I cover how to comfortably handle the money conversation, how to get them to commit to a next step, and what absolutely must happen as soon as you hang up the phone. This training is an absolute essential if you have a business that requires you to close on the phone. These are my secrets, this is my system, and it makes me and my clients all over the world a lot of money every single year. If you'd like to check that out, guys, you can visit masteryourcall.com. The link to that is also in the description of this video. I promise you, you won't regret it. That's what I got for you today, guys. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If you enjoyed that video, I would love for you to smash that like button, guys. Certainly subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and drop me some comments down below. I love knowing how my content has impacted your life, and I'd love to hear how this video landed for you today. All right, so guys, have a beautiful day. I appreciate your time and attention. Be intentional with your time, be intentional with that talent that you have, and I'll see you guys all around the web. All right, take care, God bless, and I'll see you guys later.